For me, the ultimate goal was the NBA. So I was going to take the next step in my progress to, get there. And with the G League, playing against NBA caliber players, NBA rules, NBA length for everything about it was like, set in place to help us get there. And I'm really happy with my decision in taking the G League route.
Australians sometimes have gone the college route or just gone from Australia to the NBA. Why did you think you needed that step?
I could have gone to Australia if I wanted, but I felt like the G League was the best option. Like I said, it had everything to do with the NBA involved in it, and it was there to help us get to our dream of the NBA. And sometimes you can go to Australia, and the coaches are paid to win there. So sometimes they sit their players on the young guys on the bench or whatever it may be. But with the G League, we had great coaching staff, great players, veterans there to help us as well, and the development was everything I wanted. Obviously,
you're playing against professionals, men. How do you think that helps speed up your maturation in this?
Yeah, definitely. Going up against grown men, it's always going to make you better because, there's veterans playing in the G League that I played against, and, they've been around the game a while. They know how to play the game, they know how to be physical, and just, going up against that and having to use my body, having to learn how to, play differently a little bit and just deal with the physicality and stuff like that. It was different for me, but I guess in the end, it was a benefit because, now going up against these guys who are coming out of college, I'm able to, use some of my skills that I've had playing against professionals.
All right, so for those that have not seen you, and probably a lot of the mainstream fans have not, how would you describe your game?
So first and foremost, I'm a defender. So, I'm going to go out there and be a dog on the defensive end, lock up my guy, get steals, create offense out of my defense. So that's my main skill. But then, I'm a big guard, 6'6", play the point guard, able to come off screens, play make. Shooting, has come a long way. I'm a confident shooter now, and just able to get in the lane and play make for my teammates. So defender is my main strength, but my offensive game's come a long way.
Not a lot of players say that. That they want to think about defense first, because that doesn't get the headlines. Why is that?
I take a lot of pride in my defense. I've always been a defender. I've always been good at it. I move my feet well, use my length and hands well. So I've always been good at it. And defense wins games. And a lot of teams these days, always have two, three defenders on the floor at all times. So for me, it's always been, why I've always been a defender. I've always, wanted to play defense. Always, played hard on that end. And for me, that's just, what I do.
Who have you looked at as a bit of a mentor or mentors in this process?
Yeah, my mentor's been Matthew Dellavedova. Just the way he earned his spot in the NBA. Wasn't my athletic guy, wasn't my skill, but he just, hard work and defense was his thing. So, grit, grind, get his head in there, stick his head in, help his team win that way, dive on loose balls, hustle plays, that sort of stuff. So, he's been a great mentor for me, but, players I look at is like, Lonzo Balls, Mikal Bridges, Matisse Thybulle, the guys who are, bigger guards that, play defense on everyone, play defense every possession. So those are the guys that I take a lot of my game from.
How ready are you for this?
I'm very ready. I'm ready to go.